Hi YouTube, I wanted to share another video with you. This one is about a Tokarev pistol, TT33, chambered in 7.62 by 25. And this one is Romanian. I already have a Russian one, but I decided to get another one simply because I like it so much. I wanted to kind of go over what I did to this one, which is the same thing that I did to the Russian one, to make it, I guess, smoother and easier to operate, and in my opinion, just better, by simply kind of finishing the work, right? So first and foremost, let's make sure that the gun is clear. You can see that it's not loaded. Okay, and right now I'm going to go over what I did to it, and changes I made to improve its I guess action a little bit. Okay, so you know how to disassemble these, I bet, because there are so many videos out there on this disassembly of a Tokarev pistol, right? So I'm just gonna kind of disassemble it right now. Okay, so I don't think, well, yeah, actually I did do some work on this as well. Okay, so this part was not touched. Here, when I got the pistol, I can tell you right away that this surface right here that works with the hammer when you pull the slide back, or when the slide comes back after firing around, this surface wasn't smooth. It had a burr on it, okay, and it wasn't perfectly rounded, and the hammer was very difficult to cock using this surface. Okay, so what I had done was, using a very fine stone, I just rounded the surface and took care of the burr, right? You can even smooth the surface or change the curvature of the surface a little bit to make it just smoother, and it'll help greatly when you rack the slide back and cock the hammer. Okay, I haven't actually took care of this surface here, but I can imagine that if you polish that, it'll be fine too, or it'll help. On the hammer itself, let me just take it apart, I guess. I'll show you real quick. Okay, so the hammer itself, what I'd done was I polished the searing surfaces, and I hope you can see that right here. Maybe I can zoom you in just a little bit. Okay, so I hope you can see the surfaces I polished. It's this surface and this surface, just very lightly. Okay, no need to take care of just making them, I guess, mirror bright. There's no need for that. I also touched up on this surface a little bit. So basically, wherever there were really major burrs, I kind of took care of, and also took care of the slide. The sides here on the hammer. Okay, this one and this one, just so that it has an easier time turning inside this block. Okay, and then I don't think I did anything to the sear itself. Well, I take it back. I probably did touch the sear slightly, but not too much. But that is about it. You definitely want to take care of this surface right here, as I said before. Okay, and make it really smooth and very well rounded. You want to take care of these surfaces here on the hammer. The other thing that I polish is I take the disconnect here and polish that as well. So if you don't know how to take this out, watch my other video for a complete disassembly of a Tokarev pistol. But that's basically what I did, and it greatly improves the function, or I guess how smooth the action is on the pistol. So I highly recommend doing this for anybody that has a Tokarev that has even a slight hang up on cocking the hammer back. Okay. The other thing that I did on my Russian one is I actually took one of the coils off of this spring, or one of the, yeah, I guess coils. So just one link, maybe coil, I don't know, one of these basically. I just cut it off, okay, and that made the hammer a little bit lighter. It wasn't a light striking hammer, but it was much easier to cock the hammer when the spring was a little bit shorter. So I don't necessarily say you should do this, but I have done this, and it did improve I guess how easy it was to cock the hammer and rack the slide on the pistol. Although just polishing the surfaces that I just mentioned without shortening the spring kind of took care of the smoothness of the action. So I would highly recommend that everyone with a Tokarev pistol would do the same. I don't think you can hurt anything by simply making this surface better, more, I guess, rounder and more polished. Yeah, I don't see how you're going to hurt anything with that. And as long as you don't do too much of removing metal to the searing surfaces, you're not going to have any issues. If you do take it too far or change the angles, you can introduce some issues. So if you're not sure about your kind of metal working or what you're doing with the searing surfaces, you probably shouldn't. You shouldn't do it. But you can see that I didn't necessarily polish these to perfection to mirror shine, but they're much better than they used to be. Okay, so you can kind of do the same using very, very fine stones. Okay, so yeah, right now the action is much better, and I highly recommend everyone with Tokarevs to do the same. Thanks for watching. Bye.